I actually had to make a change. I used to just be on silent all the time. And my wife's like, well, what if, like, you got to put on Do Not Disturb because then your favorites can get through, right?
I have my mom on my favorites, and that's it.
Oh, so that's what Do Not Disturb does? Your favorites can still get through.
Yep.
Your favorites calls come through, but nobody else does.
So that would be, like, basically how it should be.
Yeah.
Because of just getting 99% spam.
Dude.
Yeah.
So I've like my
spam
wife
stopped for
and
a
my
second.
wife and the kids' schools
Yeah, it's
are on favorites, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I need to set that up. I thought it was just, like, no calls got through.
No.
Well, fuck me.
For some reason, I had no calls. You can record.
Okay.
I had no spam calls for like 6 months. I was like, "What's going on?" Like, maybe they what? Oh, this is amazing.
You just didn't pay your phone bill.
No, or the text. You know, like you get the group text and you're getting solicited. I don't know what. Literally 6 months, and then last month they started coming in again. I don't know. I didn't change a thing.
Well, they
back.
kind of
You're back.
they were supposed to kind of get a grip on it internally with the system, and then I think like the companies figured out how to get around it.
There was a court ruling that went against it. Went against the ban.
Or they steal the number. I hate how they steal the area code or whatever.
Or no, like your first 3 digits are your number too, so you're more likely to recognize the number. They think that you'll
someone local from town.
Yeah, they think that you'll they'll still like I get a lot of like spam from 806 because my number starts with 806.
Watch it, dude. You're about to get blown up now.
Jokes on them. I don't answer anyway.
Same.
Me either.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Same.
It's got to be somebody I know.
Even still,
Yeah.
they can text me. You can text me to plan a call with me.
Well, that's
The spur of the moment call is just out of the question.
Yeah, no, I'm not answering. I get anxiety.
I'm gonna start calling you.
I have one friend who literally he knows for a fact, he's known me since freshman high school. He'll FaceTime me every day and knows I'm never gonna answer it, and he just thinks it's so funny. Tyler.
Oh,
yeah, he thinks it's so funny. I'm like, dude, and he's like, yeah, I know.
he's a joker.
Yeah,
he's a good dude.
I'm not gonna
He's
answer.
a silly guy.
I'm not gonna answer your shit.
You guys ever just FaceTime people?
No,
My wife.
Never
The only
once.
person I FaceTime with is my wife. Because it's usually because like Brock's in the background, like wants to say something to me or something. And
See-
it's like that's the only person I FaceTime with.
I never FaceTime my wife. Like, I know what she looks like. You
Yeah,
know what
but
I mean?
it's- yeah.
Been looking at that face for 16 years.
somebody literally just told me that. I was talking about FaceTime. They're like, why? I know
only gonna
what you
FaceTime
look
you
like.
now.
Yeah, I know what you look like. Why would I FaceTime?
I might FaceTime her like if I left the dog at home. You know what I mean? Like, let me say what's up to Shirley.
What if we're already
Really
in,
missing that dog's face. You might putting her on.
What if we're in the Star Wars time and I can put my phone down and it's a 3D hologram?
Well, that's only like
Then
10
would you,
years out.
No, yeah, maybe less. Would you do it then?
That would be kind of sick, but I also don't really see the point. It's almost like a step back.
Hey, you know
what if full
you know what's
color?
gonna-
What if it's full color? You get 3D.
You know what's going to bring that into existence?
Huh.
The same thing that drives every technology: porn.
Porn, yeah.
Oh no, yeah, I've heard VR.
Could you imagine?
My friend told me VR porn is fucking sick. I heard it's getting there, boys.
Oh my goodness.
I could only imagine.
That sounds
little,
intense.
Little POV.
Ready Player One.
Yeah.
Seen that movie? So good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I
The
forgot about that one.
metaverse.
Well, what's the new? It's an Arnold remake, but it's what's his name?
Total Recall.
Total Recall. Don't they do a porn thing in there?
There's like you can like have like relationships with in the little world in those rooms.
Yeah. They go into like a pod.
The Blade Runner sequel too.
Yeah, or I think there's a Black Mirror.
The Blade Runner sequel one, like that one, like 2049 Blade Runner is one of my favorite movies. That's why I like Dune so much, but that's a whole other thing. But
I know I need to see it.
it is so it melts your brain with like the love, the relationship between the technology and the person. Like especially like when he buys her, like he buys this imaginary person.
Gosling,
This
you talking about?
Yeah, Gosling buys this upgrade for his like girlfriend who's a digital thing, and the upgrade is so that she can leave the track in the house and then can go everywhere else with him in the world.
Yeah.
Right.
It fucking just melts your brain because you know that this shit's gonna be real.
You've seen Her.
Yeah.
Her?
Yeah, but this is like this.
I know, but
this
it's similar
hologram
thing.
follows
Same
him.
idea.
Now like she can go in the car with him.
I know. You're describing my
weird.
future wife, and it
It's
actually
weird.
kind of hurts and depresses myself.
But
that
it's
I'm
like
gonna marry
originally,
technology.
originally she couldn't leave the house because she was on like this little like ceiling projection thing, and then he like buys her like this like jewel pod looking like upgrade.
Now he smokes her.
And now he just like he's like, look what I brought home, honey. She like, and she knows what it is.
Before
She's
she'd
like,
only
oh
been
my
smoking
god,
him.
you got this for me.
Yeah, when's that adapter come? The oral sex adapter.
You just plug in her flashlight.
That jewel
movie's
just
so
goes into
good.
any item you want.
dude.
Dude, that's a good idea.
It melts
actually.
your brain though, because
No,
like,
it's sad.
oh, this is just sad because it's going to happen.
Same with Her though. I was sad in Her.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah,
I haven't,
it's weird.
that movie's weird.
I never saw it.
You never seen Her?
No.
Isn't Her one of those like critically acclaimed
It
fucking
is.
genius
Yeah, it's
deals?
just, I don't know. I just never watched it for
Yeah, I
whatever
liked it.
reason.
I
I've
liked
seen
it.
like one scene ever.
I need to watch Dune though.
Yeah,
Dune
me too.
was. Yeah, that's a must watch.
Really?
Same director. So same director as Blade Runner 2049. So it's got that like visual to like soundtrack tone, like excellent. Cinematography is like superb.
And the story, obviously,
The story's
test of time.
Yeah, it's a test of time. Basically, like everything George Lucas based his movies off of, a lot of it was taken from like Dune.
There you go.
Poor Georgie.
Speaking of at-home stuff, home projections. Look at that transition.
Home girlfriends.
Yeah.
Home projections.
We got the Caffeine Kilos boys in here. Welcome, gentlemen.
Oh,
Jim brought up that we're really bad at intros, and we are. And so then now I feel, even though it's not what we do, now I feel like, all right, maybe I should have to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes we just fucking talk.
Well, you do them all on Tropic Thunder
but that's because
episodes.
YouTube,
I was gonna
because
say,
it's a whole new,
Yeah.
because that's a whole new audience to you guys.
Right.
No one's ever on my YouTube but me.
Right.
We're podcasts. Historically, we have random guests.
Yeah.
Whatever. So we did speaking of it, we do a quick hit YouTube topic show
Quick
now.
hit.
And we talked about home gyms versus community or regular gyms. And we have Danny here
Sure.
who owns Caffeine Kilos and CrossFit Excel or just Excel?
Yeah.
Excel Gym.
Yeah.
He owns a couple gyms. Guy's been in the business a long time. Weightlifter, fit man, Cal Strength guy. Dean, same thing. Trained at Cal Strength. Trained with our boy Ben. We've all been to real gyms. Obviously, you guys know me and Jim McD's background in lifting. We've all been blessed and privileged enough to train in legitimate gyms with legitimate athletes and legitimate coaches. I'm sure all of us have also been to like a commercial gym
Yep.
at some point.
Yep.
And then many of us, Dean in particular, has home gym that he utilizes now. So we talked about home gym versus regular gym, and these comments just got so mad. But I think the truth is, they've only been to Crunch Fitness and home gym. And they were complaining like, home gym over everything, bro. My own music. No one's curling in the squat rack. I bring my boys over. I could grunt. I'm like,
They're wrong.
I was like, well, yeah, that too. Your neighbors are going to be more pissed off than any other gym. But if you go to a real gym, like, and maybe again, I am privileged.
I'll tell you what a home gym's for, because I have one.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you own how big's your facility?
Oh yeah, so I have a 10,000 square foot gym.
Yeah.
Right. And then that has CrossFit classes. We also have a whole side of it that's just open gym, do what you want type thing. There's a full yoga studio in there, all this stuff. And then I have a gym in my garage.
Yeah.
And I have a legitimate weightlifting platform. I have a real weightlifting bar, kilo plates. There's a pull-up bar, all this
Squat
stuff,
rack.
squat rack, anything you need. What the home gym is for is doing little things on days where you can't make it to the real gym.
Fair.
Like that's the ideal. Now, if there wasn't, like where Dean's at, he lives out there, like there's no real gym within like a reasonable driving distance.
Yeah.
Then a home gym, that's what I would use. That'd be great. But like for me, the gym is whatever, 10 minutes away, less than 10 minutes away. Like it is well worth the drive of getting my car and going down there rather than just training in the garage.
Yeah.
So I'll go in the garage. Like yesterday I did actually a little bit because I wasn't going to have time to go to the gym. I was kind of crunched for time. So I went out in the garage and I just like got on the Airdyne and did like an assault bike workout.
Yeah,
right.
easy.
I'll do that, or same thing, like, shit, I haven't worked out in like 2 or 3 days. I need to do something. And I'll just go out there and I'll just like, in 10 minutes, build up to a heavy double in the back squat, right? So like little quick hitter workouts, but going out there and like grinding, like putting in like an hour, doing like a full workout like you do at the gym is it's not ideal.
Yeah, I agree. And even if the building's like empty, there's like it might have been you, I don't know, a bunch of people visited us when we were renovating this thing, and I met you guys through this building. And so I think it might have been you, Dean. There's like there's something in the walls here. There's just kind of an energy.
Yeah.
And there is, and there's certain gyms, and you can build a culture around it. But I've been into, as you guys, seminars and traveling, a million different CrossFits, a million different warehouse gyms, and some just don't have that. So like, yeah, I understand that sucks when you go in there and you feel a little bit lifeless, like a 24-hour or something. But there's certain places that if it's empty, if it's cold, if there's no music, it's still better. I'd still rather train there than somewhere else with somebody.
If I have the time, I will drive to the gym when it's empty, when no one's there, to work out there,
still feels
rather
better.
than in my garage alone.
Yeah, and I've done a couple garage workouts, and they're all right, but I've never felt it.
Yeah.
I've had great workouts in the garage.
Sure.
But it's just, I mean, it's
not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. What was most of the outrage, about? Like,
I think.
What do you think?
I think it's just that they feel what we feel in like a gym like this, that they feel that at home because again, their alternatives Crunch Fitness. Like they feel like they can use chalk and not get yelled at or drop a bar slightly heavier. And like I understand those, they're almost memes now, right? Like getting yelled at for dropping a deadlift. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I get that, but there's enough real gyms. You can find one in every
you know
city.
what?
Yeah.
Well, you know what I think they're upset about, or what their whole situation is.
They're pussies.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
some
what
of
I
it
took the words right out of my mouth. No, I was gonna say it's clearly the fact that like that's their only option, right? Like to them, it's like it's that or whatever Planet Fitness, the Lunk Alarm,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, this is great because that other it's like, but maybe they just don't know what it's really like.
I don't think they've done research because it's hard, but it's not that hard to find a gym. Like I'm telling you, the smallest, randomest cities have real gyms now.
Yeah, and a lot of these, like, say you're like a power lifter or a weightlifter, like most of these CrossFit gyms have a core group of people that enjoy doing that more than the actual CrossFit, and you're gonna find people like-minded individuals in those maybe like CrossFit gyms that are into that you can do that kind of stuff with. You don't even have to do the CrossFit. Like, oh, hey, Jimmy like loves doing powerlifting stuff. He actually does that. He just does this every once in a while, but he's here mostly just pulls.
It takes a little effort to find them, but they're there. Like we have friends that own sick gyms in Indianapolis, and they're like the most random spots.
Especially like nowadays, 2021. Like,
Dude.
they're way more than even like 5-10 years ago.
No,
right?
100%. I literally think over the last 5 years, you can find one in every city.
I think that, going back to your earlier point, I think it's a tough lift, literally, to put a gym in what was an office space.
Yeah.
And it just, it's got all the drywall and it's got the suspended ceiling and all that stuff, and it just looks like
You're
an
talking about
office.
like a strip mall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It just looks like an office, and it just doesn't feel like a gym. You gotta go. Have to put a lot of effort into a place like that. You gotta have a good color scheme. You have to have good equipment. You have to bring a vibe.
Yeah,
that
tear
it
down that
does-
suspended ceiling.
Yeah.
that too. Yeah.
Yeah, there is something about that. And again, all of us just kind of have been in these style gyms for 10 plus years, so it's so normal to us. But even people that haven't, and they day pass here, or we have a new member, a little bit, maybe 40s, 50 years old, and they've never experienced this. Some people just get it though too.
Yeah.
Come in here and they're like, "Yeah, I do some like deadlifts. Okay, cool." And they come in here like, "Yeah, I'd way rather deadlift here. Like, why?
Yeah,
Why
right.
would I ever go to somewhere
or
else?
stay home.
Yeah,
Yeah, like why would I do this in my garage?
Yeah.
And like I was saying before too, is it's definitely built out of a necessity because there's just
Yeah.
not. If there was a 10-minute, I would even have a home gym if there was a gym
course.
10 minutes away because it'd just be a waste of space and a waste.
and
of
you
time.
guys have kids, and that is a whole nother
Yeah, but
discussion.
I've got, but like the way me and my wife, operate like at home is like if like a gym is a part of our lifestyle, right? So like we would make the time to split time for us to go to the gym if it was more convenient.
Yeah.
If it was closer, like if there was.
But
a
I'm just saying I understand that.
Plus,
It's,
we got like
that's
this. We got like this. I don't want
There's
to.
always
I don't want
time.
to call it a cage. But it's a wire.
Kennel,
it's
kennel.
a wire cube.
Yeah.
We just put the kids in there.
Yeah,
I have a pretty good
play a tight playpen. It's very tight.
I have a
playpen.
Wi-Fi baby monitor. I can be 30 miles away.
Yeah, the weather's cool. Leave them in the car.
Yeah.
Cloud connected
Well, so
baby monitor.
actually, when one of my daughters was a baby, my wife works. It doesn't matter. She works sometimes, so
Yeah.
I'm watching the kid, and so sometimes like I got to work out, like so I was actually still competing in weightlifting at the time, and so I just put her in a little bouncer, put her in the garage, rolled up the door, like put her on the edge of the open door so it wasn't as loud,
Yeah.
And I do my weightlifting workouts in the garage gym, and I was thankful for the garage gym at those times,
Right.
Because that was the option, right? Like, I couldn't take her somewhere or do that type of thing anyway. So, but that's also the point is like that's the purpose of a garage gym is to be there when you need it, not because it's the best option.
Yeah, and that's what the YouTube comments were. And I normally don't get emotional about YouTube comments. I've done this way too long.
Seem
But
pretty emotional right now.
but they were just wrong, I think, or misunderstood us, or we misunderstood them, which brought me emotion.
No.
That I just don't think. I don't think anyone, if they got the right experience with the right culture, the right music, the right gym, would ever say like, "Yeah, I'd rather go home alone."
I think
And I'm an introvert. I hate people. I absolutely hate people.
my biggest takeaway here is that this is not this whole situation is not up for debate. You cannot have an
thank you.
opinion on this.
Yep.
There's a right and a wrong.
Yep.
And what's right is that home gyms are inferior.
You live in America, and
that's just it.
For
Well,
sure.
It could have been the title of this video, which was "Why Home
Garage
Gyms
gyms
Suck."
Yeah.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
Exactly.
Were you not trying to get views?
Well, I thought the
Crank out that thumbnail.
Yeah.
It probably would have been better. You would have said why your home gym sucks.
Yeah.
That would have really got him going.
I had a
wanna
good
see
series.
that.
I had a good series doing that about people's lifts, like why your squat sucks, why your deadlift sucks, and I let them know, and they do suck.
Yeah,
What I
yeah,
was
yeah.
going to is like America's democracy, and I'm all for freedom, and we vote for what's going on. But when you're listening to my fucking podcast and you're
Yeah.
on my fucking YouTube, I'm the boss.
Ah,
I'm King
okay.
fucking Mike, and there's no
Yeah.
debates.
Yeah, King Mike.
Fuck you, kids.
That's it. And your squat.
Yeah, fuck your squat, fuck your home gym. And even if you're at a home gym and you pimp it out, you're still
Right.
missing equipment.
Right.
And
You're
I'm not
also still missing the environment
For sure.
of like being in a gym.
For sure.
Like there's just something about but like you said, I think a lot of people just don't know because they
don't
just
know.
haven't been in it.
Also, you said like, oh, I can listen to my own music. Yeah, you can out of your like your Bose little tube
Dude.
That
You
you
know,
got
it's not-
that you got from
yeah.
fucking your work swag bag.
Yeah.
Right, that's your Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas. Yeah. It says fucking MCI Communications on it.
I'm a music snob. I love music. I have a very eclectic taste. I've played music my whole life. And to your point, I'd rather go in our gym where our music's thumping and listen to some metal that I hate. I'm a no headphones guy. I debated making a no headphones rule here. I did it at my previous locations I've worked. I made a no headphone rule. I said,
Yeah.
why are you here?
Yep.
Why are you fucking go for a jog with your dog with your stupid headphones? And when you're here, we're thumping together. I'll play your music.
I
man.
like that.
I don't care.
I like that.
I don't want to make it here because we're trying to be nice.
I'm with you too. It's like I don't even care what the music is. Like
I don't
even
either.
if it's something I don't really like. I would rather
Same.
loud music that is not my favorite that everyone's listening to over the big speakers doing the whole thing than headphones like in my own little world.
I
I'm the
have my
exact
favorite.
same.
I have my favorite tracks if I want to hear something like to get me fired up for like a PR or something.
Yeah,
maybe.
a
But I
set.
also don't care.
Yeah.
Like at the same time, like I do have my songs where like I get like fired up and ready to go, like some like
What is it?
Pop and
We
Tags
could just
by
switch
Future
topic
or something.
Oh, is
Pop
that
and
the?
Tag.
Is that
that
the,
was a good one.
Is that the PR song?
That song? I've hit some big lifts to that song. I've hit some big. That was like one of my favorite points in time in weightlifting was like when that was coming out. I was doing pretty well.
There's
so.
a lot of nostalgia in music and headphones though, because 2009 I didn't go to a real gym. I was at a commercial gym coaching people, and whatever albums came out, it was like Meek Mill's first Dream Chasers. I think.
Oh, dude, yeah.
So that's
That-
just lifting
the intro
music to
track.
People
me
used to
forever.
respect him.
Yeah, oh, Meeky.
Dude, you know what's crazy back then is like wireless headphones didn't really exist.
Oh no.
2009.
Oh, we talked about that too. The original iPod Shuffle, the one that looked like a drive, or probably
Yeah, like a USB drive.
Yeah, or probably that
Looks
girl
like a vape pen.
Your girlfriend's
Yeah, it
vape
looks like
pen.
a vape pen for sure, yeah.
That was the best thing ever because I could actually hang it on my neck while I like squatted. Where like literally, I remember
Before they had the CD player, you tried to put anti-skip on.
I'd put it in my Jordan's baggy ass pockets and play basketball with the CD player in my pocket.
yeah.
How stupid does that sound
you'd have,
now?
you'd
But
have
that's
to
all.
you'd have to the anti-skip lock too, which didn't work.
No, I had to go 50%. I couldn't even sprint. Like, 'cause
They actually called you your nickname back then was 50% ball.
dude, the ball.
You know what I mean? That's probably why the podcast
Fucking
50%
pants are
ball.
already saggy because it's cool, and now I got a CD player that weighs 8 pounds
Hell
in my
yeah.
pocket. Pants are at my ankles.
You had to get the Tron like arm band.
Yeah, I didn't have it.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't have it.
There's always that
50%
guy.
ball. Everybody thought he had testicular cancer.
Yeah.
What's that growth?
It's like gross. And why is it shaped like that?
I'm just trying to listen to Dream Chasers, dude.
I just had Get Rich or Die Trying in my pocket.
Oh, dude. Yeah, classic.
Yeah.
That was CD era, dude. I remember buying that CD.
I had the like second Nokia phone over with like Snake 3, not the first one. I had a Get
yeah.
Rich or Die Trying fucking phone case that I bought from a
Dude,
flea market.
Remember you go to the mall in the middle?
Yeah.
It's like
That was pretty cool.
You get the battery that lights up. They would just kill your phone. And actually, no, those batteries, even with the lights going, still lasted all day.
It lasted better than my
Yeah, 'cause
iPhone.
the screen was like the size of a quarter.
Yeah, and it was green and black
yeah,
only.
mhm.
Kids don't know, dude.
Dude, that was
I remember the first cell phone I had that I could like do email from. I thought it was like the best thing ever. Little did I know it was going to ruin my life.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, BlackBerry's so convenient. You get to work where you go. Oh yeah, that's just what we need. More work.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I
Yeah.
never shut off.
It's like, yeah, but now people can get a hold of you anywhere you are.
Yeah. Oh, great.
Oh, perfect.
That's gonna make my life really quality of life goes way up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here we are.
Yeah, so get in a real gym, get in
Yeah.
a real environment.
How do we
then
do
come
that?
Talk to us.
Back in the day, powerliftingwatch.com had a search engine
Yeah.
to find like powerlifting certified-ish gyms. People would just put their name up there like, "Hey, we
Yeah,
squat
there was
bench
there
dead
was
here."
no gatekeeping.
No,
at all. It was just-
but if you were even on that website, you
Yeah.
knew what the hell was going on.
Right,
This
right,
website's
yeah.
from 1992. And then CrossFit kind of made that a thing, right? Because they had an archive of where you could look at CrossFit. Oh, my buddy told me about CrossFit, but he lives in New York and I live in fucking
Right.
Mississippi. You just Google CrossFit and you could find your gym.
that was basically the main benefit of joining CrossFit.
For
right? Like,
sure.
at one point, early
Yeah.
stage CrossFit
Sure.
is like you
Yeah.
would be on this like mass search engine to like
Right.
people to discover you.
I wonder if there's a website now that we don't know.
For
I don't
gyms?
know.
Or you just Google, I guess, powerlifting is maybe
Instagram.
like more of a thing. Instagram, follow your favorite
You know what
fit
else I would
spell.
do? I would actually just Google
My Facebook.
CrossFit near me.
Yeah.
because a lot of these gyms that do powerlifting or weightlifting, they start as CrossFit gyms, or it's like a lot of weightlifting teams like train out of a CrossFit gym. You see that a lot.
Yeah, that's my number one.
At least then you find somewhere with barbells.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we're in the same playing field at least. That's what my number one advice for people that compete or ask me about competing for the first time. I was like, just meet somebody there, because you're probably going to find another cool group of people that do what you do.
Yep.
Where if you are at a Crunch Fitness, now you can go somewhere legitimate.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it. Shout them out, boys. Where can people find you?
Okay.
Should we make an announcement?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
CaffeineKilos.com.
Should we do a big announcement?
Yeah, let's announce it. What do we got going on at the end
that
of this
makes
year?
it real, huh?
I wish it was the turkey tug. Is what I wish was going on.
No, it's 2022.
I wish you wouldn't have just told everybody the name of next year's event.
I already copywrote it. I alady talked to our lawyers. Don't worry.
Did you tell them about the long neck that's extra veiny on the turkey?
I did, and we also I already copywrote the jewel where you put your girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a Pokemon. It's like a Pokeball.
It's like
my lover.
Pokemon. That name's never been more real.
Yeah, with my lover.
It's a sexual Tamagotchi.
So we're throwing it down. We're throwing it down in the North Pole.
The North Pool.
But it's say pole.
Pole.
Say Pole.
Pole. Pole.
Say Pull.
Pool.
I don't do pool. I do pole.
Pole. Pole.
Pull on it.
Yeah.
Pole and pole.
Pole and pole.
Pool.
I think it's the same to me.
The 2021
Pole.
North Pole.
Pole.
December 18th.
Pole.
December 18th at the 3SB.
3rd Street Barbell. Caffeine Kilos produced. Deadlift only competition. Thousands of dollars worth of prizes going on. We will get you guys available for signups if you follow Caffeine Kilos on Instagram. If you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, etc., etc. We'll get more info to get you guys signed up.
Dude, I can't wait. I'm just going to sit in back.
Are you going to compete?
No, I'm just going to yell.
I might compete.
Pull on it.
Should I compete?
I can't wait.
Rip it.
Rip
it.
Let's go. Rip that thing.
I might compete in the Santa Claus outfit. Maybe I'll throw it down.
Oh, there we
Dude,
go.
I think you should.
Yeah, I
think you
might.
should.
I think you should.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to compete in a Santa outfit, but mine's going to be body paint.
Oh. Yeah, so we did say there's no requirements
Just
for
high
your outfits.
socks.
Yeah.
But what if I paint on the high socks? It's a quality job. You won't be able to tell the difference.
No.
Red Ranger Santa Claus.
So I had
Double down.
I did a video back in the day in my young days where I pulled in a Red
I remember
Ranger
that was
outfit.
a PR.
It was big pull, and then that was in my closet, and then I fostered a baby boxer, a dog, and he shit and pissed all over it. So that outfit no longer exists.
You should still put it on eBay with the video attached.
Well, the thing is, I didn't catch it for like a week, because it was in my closet, and so then it was
Just let it
It's
marinate.
embedded.
It was really bad.
Embedded.
It was really bad. But so information coming soon. Follow us all on Instagram. Deadlift only competition for prizes, non-sanctioned, so you can wear your basketball shorts.
Maybe we should have called it the Tug of War.
Tuggo. I like that too.
The best thing about this meet too is it's for all barbell skill level people, right?
Yep.
It can be your great first meet, great veteran meet. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think we're going to have a good time. Just kind of listen to good tunes.
Oh yeah.
And
Maybe we'll get a live DJ. Maybe I just got rid of my turntables. I should have just thrown down.
Oh, dude, DJ Silent Mike.
Dude, how good is that name?
I
If
bet
it goes MIC.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
I bet
fuck.
if you're here throwing down, other people are going to be throwing up.
No, dude. Who does like a little
because
Alanis
of the
Morissette on their top?
Yeah.
On their top set.
Isn't it ironic?
So check it out. Shout it out. CaffeineKilos.com.
Yep, CaffeineKilos.com comes. There's going to be info on our website and the 3SB website.
We'll
on
be
our
everywhere.
Instagrams. Yeah, we'll be everywhere.
Appreciate you guys. We'll
Yep.
talk soon.
Tug of War.
New podcast every Wednesday. I'm Silent Mike. Later.
Let's go. Pull on it.
Peace.
Pull on it.